Hey everyone, welcome. I'm a rough Pebble, and I'm diving into some more Anbennar, a total conversion mod for Europa Universalis IV. And we're picking up where we left off with the Empire of Ernatvir, a dwarven empire that is expanding in the Serpent Spine Mountains. With that said, we are picking up with our expedition, who is in the um, Dagrinrod 1 region, and they have come across a gelatinous cube. The caverns through which the expedition travels are not normally abundant, uh, are normally abundant with dust, mushrooms, and all other odd things one may find deep within the serpent spine. For the last few days, the caverns have been suspiciously clean. However, featuring spotless, smooth stone. This has alerted some of the more seasoned members of our expedition to the possible danger. The infamous gelatinous cube, a mindless creature made of oozing gel in the shape of a cube, scouring empty hallways like a large garbage disposal, digesting whatever junk they pick up in their potent acid. And sure enough, after a few more hours, our scouts report of floating chests and swords further along the path, suspended within the most translucent gelatinous mass of the cube. A few soldiers, clad in whatever protective gear they could find, approach the creature now for further inspection. They argue about how to go about the situation, putting two possibilities in front of the expedition leader: dispose of the cube entirely by burning it to the ground, or try to retrieve the loot from within the cube without the danger of harming the creature. Try to retrieve the loot. The unfortunate soldiers that were tasked with retrieving the loot from within the cube shuddered upon the thought of having to reach within the slimy mass of their own volition. After some heavy encouraging and promising them a greater share of spoils, one brave soul finally committed to the deed. He covered his arm with as much cloth as possible, tying it tightly to him, and reached inside. Despite all precautions, he could still feel a faint sizzling, but managed to pull some of the surface treasure out. The chests and weapons are still covered in the slime and ooze of the cube, however, and he refuses to clean them on the basis that he's done enough already. Gain some morale and some loot, sure. We'll take it. Okay. Alright, and we're still building a temple here. We've wrapped up building temples everywhere else, it seems. Okay, so that's good. We're gaining 9.4 a turn. Okay. Loose lips personality. And this is nearly... Oh my goodness. Okay, we know of you now. Okay. I think if we can get out to here, that would be good. Serpent Spine Mountains. And really, we're gonna have to go to war with you anyways. We're still waiting on the troops. And here we could go and do start hold restorations. Yes. Restore vertical cozinad. Lose 100. Well, that's not what the tooltip said. 379, okay. We can raise that money, that's fine. And this dwarven hold has not been restored yet either. Okay, it might be good to remnant camp. During the last days of the Dwarvar, the century-long decline of the great dwarven empire, many dwarves holed themselves away in their holds, shutting out everyone and everything. These dwarves, the remnants, have slowly started to creep out of their halls once again and establish small outposts throughout their ancestral land. One of these groups has now presented to us around 500 dwarves tending to a small village tucked away in the depths of a cavern. After surveying them for a few hours, we must decide what to do with them. The village is blocking our path, so we have to somehow remove them from here. Offer them a new home. The remnants have decided to accept our offer for a new home and are now tagging along with the rest of the expedition. In return, they gave us access to their village and the surrounding land to resupply and later incorporate into our holdings. Gain some more supplies. Okay. Alright, nobility should be fine here soon. Let's go ahead and invest some points into that. Some points here. Going deeper, sure. Alright, they tell us of green slave trade. The massive colonization of the newly discovered Alentir has called for an efficient, cheap, and numerous labor force at a global scale, which pushes the price of enslaved orcs of the Green Tide to new horizons. Oh. Okay. Ratak the Crafty has corrupt connections. We try to keep our administration free of dishonest individuals, but we cannot always account for the friends and contacts which got them to where they are. Ratak the Crafty has unfortunately turned out to be a good example of the problem that follows from this. Being skilled and personable, but somewhat gullible in his choice of associate. Recent investigations revealed that much of our well-built trade network relies on bribes, smuggling, and other dubious activities to reach its current level of efficiency. Ratak the Crafty claims to have known nothing of this, which is likely true. Nevertheless, we decide to expose and end this. The responsibility will be his to take. Gain some corruption. If it works, it works. That's fine, and we'll quickly get rid of it. 2 years, no problem. And just one moment. Sorry about that. I had to step away just for a moment there. Okay. And we could probably use some of our diplomatic power here as well to try and grow up some of these provinces. Foreign plots. Wild rumors are circulating about our nobility plotting with foreign powers. Hysteria grows and the mood is fearful. The people demand that we strike at the traitors, but wiser minds say that we must let the tradition of republican justice take its course. No. Lose the republican. Yes, okay. We're gaining a ton of money here. This is great because this will allow us to... Alright, go ahead and core that. We definitely need to push you out a little bit further this way. So we'll send that out. And now you can just start moving up this way. And now... Okay, wait, we need 100 of all of this. Oh, and this is all so cheap right now. Porcelain, incense, precursor relics, or Dame Star. We don't have any of that right now, unfortunately. We could build another manufactory. Alright, it's the grapes here that would be good. Okay. Rush of merchants. Trade expansion has led to a growing desire among our merchants to start a new trade venture outside our borders. Receive extra merchants or receive monetary benefits. We'll take the monetary benefits. I think we're better at getting money through our taxes. Let's take a look at our expeditionary party. They're still relatively good in terms of supplies, so I feel good. Our manpower is a little low for where we're at right now. Troll Minister. Trolls are typically a solitary race with little interest in interacting with those outside their familial pack or tribe, and even less are interested in fostering any goodwill with outsiders. Imagine our surprise then when a towering troll approaches our capital in peace. Upon entering dialogue with the troll, it was soon made clear that they sought to serve our court. believing their talents could benefit the nation as a whole. How should we react to this particular offer? Gain 2 treasure. National manpower. Exemplar of the community and let them in. Education for the poor. A religious local philanthropist has begun to create schools for poor children in Dwarvrod 14. The ambition is to bring literacy to the poor and educate them in the way of the ancestor worship faith. Of course, there are those who would argue this is not an activity without risks. Absolutely. Do it. We'll get some unrest, but that's fine. Oh, and, okay, so we're gonna bring in some loot here soon. And then maybe put one into this. There we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It ain't no trick to get rich quick if you dig, dig, dig with a shovel or a pick. Folk song of the diamond dwarves of Arda Ordstune. Playing lutes, flutes, and drums in the deep, our bards have spurred our miners and builders to new heights of productivity. With the power of music, the joyous songs and chants of our workers fill every cavern and hold. Rock chipping away and nails hammering into wood form the beat of this harmonious symphony. In a mine, where a million diamonds shine. Underlayer, aha. Let's go ahead and put some into this. There we go. A 352 now. Okay. Okay, birth of colonialism. The discovery of the Elven homeland island here has heralded a new era not only for the colonizers and the colonized, it has also led to the spread of materials and techniques as well as a realization of the vastness of the globe. As animals, crop types, silver, and disease spread across Ulysses' lament, the first steps have been taken towards a truly global economy. With foreign lands and people mapped and documented, ideas as well as religious and philosophical debate are increasingly becoming colored by what we have found in overseas society. Great minds feel the need to question what was once truth, and from Castile to Sarinsung, the nature of the world is now up for debate. This changes everything. Okay. Now we have to try to embrace colonialism at some point. Yes, we've already embraced the Renaissance at this point. We're trying to get the rest of our colonies to. I'm assuming you have embraced it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. And let's see, where are we at here? Expedition. This should soon go down yet again. Mithril Arm Cartel. And are we at peace with you? No, not for another 6 years. We're gaining 179 here. Okay, that's not too bad. A workshop, then. It seems like you could use one. 5.7.7... 0.85. And then 0.9 over here. All right. Good, good, good. And our corruption is going down quickly. This is not a problem. And we need to get around 12,000 here. We're about a third of the way there. Increased demand for jewelry. Ah. Reclaimers. Aldwarov, all dwarves home. The Serpent Spine was home to the greatest dwarven nation Halan has ever seen, and maybe will ever see. Although the Empire has long faded to antiquity, remnants of eons past stir, and now the empty roads and caverns are repopulated once again. It is no wonder then that the dwarves themselves would try to return to their ancestral holds. One of these groups, a small group of colonizers, has crossed our path. They are laden with supplies, everything we need to survive in the dim caverns of the Serpent Spine. Perhaps they're willing to trade or join us. Yeah, join. Come join. Dwarves are narrow-minded people, so it is to no one's surprise that they rejected our offer. As we part ways, we wish them good luck on their endeavors, but we carry on our way, and they on theirs. A squandered chance. No. Increased demand for jewelry. Jewelry from Dagrenrod 5 fetch a very good price in foreign as well as domestic markets lately. So much so that it has given rise to a new generation of entrepreneurs and economic speculation. We should step in to limit any excesses. Or... No, we'll step into limit. The state is here for a reason. Alright, and our power projection has decreased slightly. Can I, and I think I should, send an insult here? Confirm. And then send an insult here. And then we have a few more years before we can send an insult here. Alright, 2,000 troops left. We have 91 colonists in the colony here. We need to take this, and then maybe push out to here as well. Going deeper onwards then. And we should... This should be the last one. Maybe one more after 3, 6. I think maybe there's one more after this. And we can maybe come grab this then. We'll just put you down here now. Oh, and we should probably come into here. No, we should just come into here. We should start fabricating claims on Rodhole, sure. Serpent Bloom. What do they produce here? Wool. Salt. Mithril. Oh, yes. Very good. And, yes. Dagrite dwarves, maybe. I don't think so. I feel like there's kobolds here, yeah. And we have nearly converted this hold to Dagrite dwarf. That will be good. Opal dwarf is fine. And if I go into here, Rust Road Goblin is still one. I would like to maybe get you all to our side here. Expeditionary Force. They're at 30. 1,800 troops. native rising, and we should crush them quite easily. They tell us of the westward fleets. The busiest port of Laurent has recently crowded with the most ships it has ever seen. A major fleet assembled and departed for Eilantir. But they are not alone. They are merely the first. Across Cannor, adventurers and settlers are departing for this new and old world. The influx to Eilantir has increased the demand for naval supplies, seasoned timber for ships, and so on and so forth. As a result, virtually all markets in Cannor and Eskin have reported an increase to the price of naval supplies, and the ripple effect is bound to spread. Okay. Exciting. Exciting indeed. Okay, we're getting 180 here. You have, what, 9? Okay, so that's, you lost 300 troops there. Alright, and I think we can begin rebuilding this. Start the restorations. Yes, we have 100 of everything. We have 380 crowns, and it will take 10-ish years. Perfect. Alright. 17, 19. 29%. I don't think we should do that, actually. I don't think we should do that. Okay, and then you're starting to populate this. Accommodations with natives in Endless Chasm. Though there have been troubles in our relations with the native people of Endless Chasm, we have managed to find an agreement with the ruling class of their tribe, and this should lead to a massive reduction in violence and conflict between our people. We have broken bread with their leaders and jointly agreed to cease our conflict and move forward as friends. Peace! Yes. Alright, we have one final uprising, and then there should be peace here. Okay. Alright, and we do have a little bit of extra administrative power. I'd like to put it into this. An apparition appears. A creaky, rattling voice echoes through the caves as ghastly spirits appear in front of the expedition. Restless dwarven spirits damned to spend their existence in unlife. The question remains, what are we to do? These are our ancestors. They will surely know where we can find some loot. We gain some loot and some morale. Very good. Very good. 26143, okay. And here, yeah, we're gaining plus gold rush. Our miners have hit a massive deposit of gold. Massive amounts of money are flowing into the treasury. Let's chill out on the inflation. Let's chill that out. Yes, we can reduce inflation with 54 here. And then do one more. The expedition returns. As the explorers, mercenaries, adventurers, clerics, warriors, and colonists return, they are hailed as heroes. They bring with them coffers full of gold and ancient artifacts and parade through the streets of Ernatvir. Repay them and let them rest. The Mages Guild gains 10 loyalty. We gain 5 prestige. We gain 3 base tax, 2 base tax, and 3 base manpower in Daggerrod 1, and gain 50%. Oh, send our 130 1,374 expeditionaries back to our manpower pool, and we gain a lot of great stuff here. We can invest here, and then we'll do this. Alright. We just need about 5,000 more troops here. And we should be well on our way towards getting some more tech here. We could maybe even invest into some ideas. That could be good. 390 a piece. Okay, that's pretty good. I would almost want to invest it like this. Okay, and this is, I mean, we're still working on this. It's going to take a couple more years. Advancement of mage power. The status of the mages does not rest on the privileges of the nobility or the clergy or the wealth of the merchants. Instead, their fortune and power comes from their innate magical prowess. As a rule, however, this has gone very well for them lately. Despite being few in numbers, though, the vast influence and power within our society, the mages have managed to increase their power over our country. Sure. That's fine by me. We have a native uprising up here. Lost some troops, but only a few months and we'll be able to get that back. What to do with so much money? Oh yeah, let's do that. And then King's Rock. Okay. Change the merchant's mission. Is that more money or less? Okay, Dagodenrod 6 has iron. Alright, just a few more, maybe a couple more years here. Maybe 20 more years, but we could probably invest some of this. I don't know. We'll invest in the ideas first, and then we'll focus on some of this other stuff. Reduce liberté desire on other continents. Okay. Land leader maneuver. Conflicting opinions. It seems there are always a small group of parliament. There is always a small group of parliament that can't agree with the others, regardless of the matter at hand. This particular group always have a different opinion than everyone else. We'll lose some prestige. That's fine. Stability is too valuable right now. Okay. Here we can fabricate or one province, two province. No. Instead, we'll fabricate claims on No, the True Forge. Oh, and is this somebody different? This is not... This is Mirma. Shattered Crown. Shattered Crown. I see. Okay, Shattered Crown, and then there's Mirma here. These are ogres. Ogres. Orcs over here. Black orcs. Okay. Endless Chasm has wine in it. And here we'll get all power cost. You seem pretty good. So we'll have Rust Road Goblin, a Court Mage. Yes, let's go ahead and have you engage here. And next, somewhere, the Citrine is somewhere in West Serpent Spine. Okay, well, we definitely just want to wait until this is done, because we're almost there. We've been waiting a long time. Come here and begin building the spy network. And we'll try to fabricate some more claims on you. A native uprising, take care of that, if you will. Alright, we'll speed up time just a little bit more. We can probably build a few more things here. So I think we could probably build another manufactory. 0.47. Let's do some markets. We'll do a market here. And then some temples. This is a 0.8. Those are all 0.6s. And then maybe some workshops. 0.4s, 0.5s. And that's a 0.10. Or 0.1. 0.0. Okay, yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay. We'll build temples throughout the tunnels here. And then once we have just a few thousand more troops, we can then go ahead and declare war here. And I think that'll be perfect. Let's see. What is our military capacity here? 24. So that's 9.5 here. 9.5 here. $10.5. Alright, so that is our cheapest place to build. Maybe because of the Rust Road Goblins, as a matter of fact. Alright, yeah, that'll do it. No, 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 no. That's not what we want. We need these troops. I need these troops. Alright, yes. Good. Dagden Rod 6 under attack. Okay. That's another 400 that we need to put in. Okay. We're getting there. It's slow. We're getting there, though. Barden Flamax and the Opal Dwarf people. Barden Flamax is a powerful landowner and a political influencer among our Opal Dwarf subjects, and we have long had a working relationship with him. He has always been quick to know what it is that the state needs and what it could perhaps do for him in return. His name is often mentioned when discussing candidates for the council estate. While he would in many ways be a good fit for such a position, it would undoubtedly also greatly increase the influence of an already powerful man and his clients. Ooh, a skill 3 diplomat. He serves us better as a local leader of our Opal Dwarf subjects. Absolutely. Absolutely. And our colonies, Dagrenrod 6. Aha! We just gained 100. To our surprise, many members of the Rust Road Goblin tribe have chosen to adopt our language and etiquette. Very good. Alright, so 100 more population there. We're at 810. And soon we'll be able to settle this, and I think that'll be really good. It's kind of what we're waiting for here. I would love to maybe put... It's a 5.5% chance. The gems could be nice. Yes, we're working on a temple here. Accommodations. Environment 11. Peace. Excuse me. Increase of Orcish tolerance. Good for them. Peace in Narrament. That would be... here. No. Where is Narrament? Massive shaft. Oh, and there's an expedition here as well. Okay. And then here, disagreeing advisor. Brendel Heavyaxe, our grand captain, has been a faithful servant so far, but now she seems to have let her prominence get to her head and has become insolent. She dares to denounce our great Lord Mayor's policies, and recently did so in public in front of foreign ambassadors. Even if there might be some grounds for these criticisms, we shouldn't let open disparagement of our Lord Mayor become a habit. Lose some, that's fine. Good. Alright. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It ain't no trick to get rich quick if you dig, dig, dig with the shovel or pick. In a mine with a million. Dwarf Rod 11. Here, aha. Yes, let's invest that, and then do one up there. We could put a workshop, or here, let's go back. It's easier to see sort of what might be the most beneficial. I think a marketplace here seems good. We could put one here and here and here. 0.7 here. 0.3, 0.7 here. 5, 5, and 5 here. Okay. Alright, we have a ton of money. I think it's fine to just go ahead and spend it. Innovativeness is down. Let's try to save up here. Natives and Endless Chasm adopt Dagrite culture. Alright, another 100 here. Very good. We're almost done with these colonies. Alright, we'll just save up here then. Alright. End of the Orcish Purge. And we're so close. We need 13,000 here. We need about another 1,000. Less than, it should be less than a year. And our cultural conversion is almost done here in our main capital. Okay. Your righteous yearly Republican tradition is up. That's great. So we can probably keep you in power for some time. Colony self-sustaining. Okay, and we're gonna have to lose that, but that's fine. This is now self-sustaining. We can make this a core. And then we send troops here. Or we send our colonists out that way. Gaining 13.17. Colonist is out. Alright. We can now compete against the Shattered Crown. And we'll be tech level 9 soon enough. Awesome. Severed Ear. 14.7. 14.32. Native Uprising. Alright. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. I think things are looking really good here. Elections. The unfortunate passing of Thordar Thunderhammer forces us to hold a premature election. 3 primary candidates have been nominated. 0, 1, 2, a 1, 1, 4, a 1, a 4. I think we should go with this guy right now. Because we're gonna need some of this power. Okay, though we don't really care about that. It's still probably good to invest into. Okay, great. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure to hit subscribe, and we'll catch up in the next one. Take care.